welcome back to the Vengeful Empire. This question came up in my guild today when one of our members said he was a level 37 and his lightsaber was still like it was a level 5. So I'm here on my level 15 operative that is soon to be deleted. I made him to look like a fish. I don't know if I succeeded or not. And his name is Fishy. He was for just having some fun with some of my friends. Anyway, what you're first going to want to get, you can see like I have no gear, is some orange adaptive gear like this blaster. I believe this is the blaster from the story mode as well, or not story mode, but I'm going to grab some legacy stuff. A lot of people will have legacy gear in their mailbox. Yeah. Like, see, what's this? That's container crate. We don't want that. So let's just grab some. Wow, already clicked on that. No, may the fourth be with you is not it. That is not it. Alright, wait, let's actually read these. Galactic Starfighter. Ah, here we go. So, like, we're going to take this Imperial Battle Ace uniform just to show you guys. So, now that you have some adaptive armor, again, that is either with orange around it or with like that bright pink for artifact gear. I don't have any on me, artifact to show you, and probably won't. Oh, here's something that's bright pink, so that's kind of give you an idea. You don't need to have the shields, that's just legacy bound stuff. So it can be, you know, just bright orange like this. But the point is it has mods, so when you control plus right click it, it brings up this window where there's the barrel, the modification, enhancement, color, crystal. The barrel could be hilt as well. So what you want to get is just orange gear all the way through here, offhand, main hand, and your wrist. For crystals, I recommend going to the GTN, of which there's not one in my stronghold. And for the rest of this, I'm going to be returning to Drum and Cost to show you an example of someone who would be maybe starting the game, doesn't have a stronghold, or have quite the setup that I do. This is the same case on every planet, including the Imperial Fleet. Maybe not Korriban. I'd have to check on the starting level 1 to 10 planets: Korriban, Tython, Ord Mantell, and Hutta. But here I am. Let's see, I'm in the Citadel, aren't I? So let me just run on out of here. For those of you who do not know, there is also a GTN on Drum and Cost around the market section. So whatever planet you are in, excuse me, whichever planet you're on, be it Nar Shaddaa, the Fleet, Drum and Cost, Taurus, wherever, where's the taxi? Just go to the main, like, establishment, the main base, the base where the spaceport might be, or, like, the main one where you start at. On Drum and Cost's case, it's a bit different because it's not where the spaceport is. It is Cost City. So what you're going to do here now that you're in here is you're going to look for the marketplace. I happen to have everything discovered, and I can see that craft and trade market and whatnot is over here. So where's the Galactic Trade Center? So let's make our way over there. Do we have rocket boots? Speed this up a little bit. And what we're trying to do is, without like picking up new gear in the field or earning new gear from missions, like this right here would give me a green vibro knife. What we are going to do is we're going to select the common data crystals, and you're going to start building up a collection of common data crystals. I only have 5, and I'm a level 15. I believe I got all the way to level 15 via war zones, so that's probably has a lot to do with that. But just start choosing these common data crystal rewards. Alright, so now that we're in the marketplace, we're going to look for modification vendors. I happen to just mouse over one right there. So level 10 modification vendor. Alright, we are level 15. Can we find anything better? I don't know if we can, but we might as well look. Special promotions.
Always good here.
Oh, that's cool. I did not know that vendor existed. Well, moving on. I can look at that later. Adaptive gear.
You won't find it at a bargain.
This is the type of stuff you want. So the orange gear that has the armorings that you can modify. If you don't pick them up from missions, this is a cool one actually, or don't pick them up from like random drops, then here's a place you can get them. The level of the adaptive gear immediately does not matter. So if I were level 50, I could still purchase this and it would
Come back anytime.
accomplish the same end goal and give me the same armor. Just for fun,
Let's
let's see
take a look at our
specialty goods.
ordnance
Yeah, so blue armor won't work, doesn't have the
for the
modifications.
Empire.
So once you have your adaptive gear, what you're going to do, or artifact gear, is come to the level modification vendor for your planet. So Drummond Cost here is level 10, as you can see. If you were on Tatooine, it'd probably be level 24, level 25, so it ranks up depending on each planet. So then
What
what
can
you're
I
going
get
to do
for you?
is open this vendor up, and you can see he has all these different parts. He has the enhancements, he has the modifications, he has the armorings, the barrels, the hilts, everything that conveniently happens to belong in these armors. And they are sold for pretty cheap amounts of data crystals, which if you just play the game, you can amass tons of them. So now what you're going to do is buy an armoring, a mod, an enhancement, and you don't need dye modules. Maybe if you want to look cool, but you won't find those here. For each of your armor pieces. And remember to get the right class. So, for example, with armorings, this one just has mastery and endurance, and this one has, wait, this was one grade up, so this is armor rating 38, and this is also 38, one second. 5 mastery, 6 endurance, 6 mastery, 5 endurance. Okay, so there's a bit of a difference there. There will be a lot more options on higher end planets and ones with like defense rating and shield or crit and whatnot. So you want to pick something that's appropriate for your class. If you're a healer or a DPS, you don't want to take like high endurance and shield or something. You want to go with the higher mastery and maybe some power, something like that. So now that I'm here, I only have 2, so I can only buy, or 5 common data crystals, so I can only buy 2. But I'm a DPS operative, or what even am I? Yeah, I'm DPS. So I'm going to go down here and let's see, that one has 6 endurance. I'm going to look at the other armoring. See, this one has 5 endurance but 6 mastery, so I'm going to get this one. And then I also want, say, a modification. There's a few more options for this. These ones have mastery, endurance, power in different combinations. I kind of want to go high power just for fun, but let's see what else we got here. Yeah, so these ones have defense rating, so as an DPS or healer, I do not want that. I only want that as a tank. So let's say we want kind of a balance, 6 mastery, let's see, 4 mastery, 3 endurance, and 4 power. That sounds good to us. So we're going to get those two.
Come back
And then
anytime.
we can just open up our inventory, control right click this piece and install the armoring and the mod. And there you have it, we have upgraded our armor without needing anything. And you can actually see that is quite a bit better than whatever I'm wearing right now, even missing the enhancement. So now I can say I did this for all these pieces. I can just equip all of this. Alright, I have it all on me. Haven't done the blaster yet, or haven't done anything really. But say you went through and did them all, including the offhand. Getting adaptive offhands can be a bit harder, so you might have to wait on that one for a little bit. The adaptive main hand, obviously I got this one from the story, so hopefully you shouldn't have too much issue getting it with that. So then you go out there, you do your quest, you know, say I finish this, I get 12 more data comms, and I want to upgrade my armor again. So for me, I'd come back and finish another couple pieces or something. Or actually, I would be wearing like these boots right now instead, but then when I was ready to upgrade these, I would put the new mods in them and equip these then and just sell these and get some credits out of them. So that's how you upgrade your armor on each planet. And then, so I would, being fully geared, head on to, say, Balmora, the next planet for Imperials. I'd complete Balmora, really should not need to upgrade my gear again there. But then by the time I get to Nar Shaddaa, maybe I'm like, you know, these enemies are getting a little bit more difficult. Let's go ahead and upgrade again. So I'm going to go to the Promenade, go find the same level, probably like 21 modification vendor. Open that up,
Won't
do the
find a
same
better
thing,
bargain.
buy some armorings, buy some mods, buy what I need for all these different pieces, and you can just upgrade your
Come
armor
back
as you go.
anytime.
And another thing worth mentioning is that these modifications that you find in here are much
What can I
stronger
get
than
for you?
what you will get from missions. So let's see if we don't have an example in our inventory here. I'm thinking I won't. But say a mission,
Come back
or
anytime.
actually, this will work. So this right here is a rating 38 vibro knife. Or I can choose the data crystals. There's 12 of those, so that'll give me enough
Won't find a better
armorings
bargain.
for 2 pieces, because you need 3 for each at the most, and there are only 2 each. So if I skip that vibro knife and instead get the data crystals, I can now install 2 pieces, and these are also rating 38, which will be
Come back
about the
anytime.
highest you can get on this planet here. So you can upgrade more gear and get better gear for the same amount of time and the same amount of work that you put in doing the mission. And you can upgrade every other planet pretty easily. You will have a lot more comms than I do right now, so you'll probably be able to do your entire set at once. But if not, it also allows you to upgrade the set kind of as you go and at your own pace type of thing. So that's how I recommend upgrading and gearing on your way to max level from 1 to 65, I guess. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I hope that helped you guys. And for those who have any other questions, please leave them in the comments below. And actually, one other thing I want to show you about the crystals. I just kind of remembered there. So this just kind of came with it. It's an item rating 14 crystal, but crystals on the Galactic Trade Network are extremely cheap. So if you just run over here and set the category to item modification and color crystal, you can change the unit price here, and you can see that it's only 20 grand for an item rating 136 crystal. This is a war hero expertise one, so maybe you don't want that, but if you come down here to, let's see, what else do we got? Actually, I'm rather surprised. Usually they are a lot cheaper. Here's an indestructible one, so plus 41 endurance compared to this one's plus 1 endurance. That's like a 430 health point difference. So I would definitely recommend getting your crystals off the GTN. And then once you buy your crystal, you can hit this collections button on your inventory, go down to color crystals, and then color crystals again. And then the crystal you bought, if it has the cartel market symbol next to it, you can just go over to and just hit this button, and it transfers a copy, so you never have to buy another crystal again. Even if you want the same crystal for your offhand, this one doesn't have one, but none of these will actually. Oh, here, this one does. So, oh, that's the main hand. Okay, well, some offhands will have crystals as well. Only buy one crystal and then just claim a copy. And then you can put the one you bought in here, and then the one you copied in here again. And then don't bother extracting them when you're done with that rifle. Say you got a new cool one. Just go to your collections and claim copies. It'll save you a lot of money. I learned that the hard way and was buying crystals for me, my companion, my offhand, my companion's offhand, and spending 4 or 5 times the amount of money I actually needed to spend. So learn that one from me. Don't do it the hard way. And that's how I recommend keeping your gear up to date. And hope this helped. Leave any comments if you have questions. This has been the Vengeful Empire, and we'll see you next time.